I'm at the doctor's office, so I can't speak. Okay.
Who's speaking? I mean, what's that change? Okay, anybody else or?
Joe.
Okay,
But we should be able to.
yeah.
It sounded like she was going to run the other
Yeah,
ones too.
we got some. Whenever you're ready, Chief.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. We're here this afternoon to celebrate the recruit graduation of some of our newest firefighters. So welcome to everybody, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'd like to take just a minute and introduce a couple of my staff. Assistant Chief Ken Whitehair is up here in the front row. Just go ahead and stand up, Ken. Let's look at how good looking you are. So, Ken's role in all this is that our two training captains, the staff, we have Captain Grady and Captain Hanson, who you'll be hearing from a little later in the program. But they work for Ken, so Ken is scrambling around behind the scenes trying to get supplies and forms filled out and all the things that we need to teach our recruits during this program. What was it, guys, about 3 months? It's more, 4 months. 15 weeks, 15 weeks of training. These guys are just now completed. Also, Don, would you just pop up real quick? I'd like to introduce you to Captain Don Thieber. Don is, yep, one of our on-duty captains, right? So he has operational control of the city when his platoon is working, and he's also president of our fire local, 547. So Don, thanks for being here. And our on-duty staff is also here. They're sitting against the back row. Not all of them are here. A couple of them have other things to do, but they're here to share in this momentous occasion as well. And I do have some prepared comments, but before I launch into those, which will sound pretty familiar because it's probably going to be some of the stuff I already told you on day one, I just wanted to tell you guys that I look out at you today with a little bit of envy, with a little bit of jealousy, and seeing your youthfulness, your eagerness, and your being at the front end of a career that can be so rewarding and so great and so fulfilling. When I raise up your hands, our goal here today is that everybody understands. Raise up your hands. Our goal here today is that everybody understands everything we're saying, and we recognize and kind of honor the work that our newest firefighters have done. Okay, so this could be super informal. And I understand we're broadcasting on Facebook, so For those family members that are watching us from afar, welcome to you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, family members, distinguished guests, and members of Recruit Class 2601, it's a privilege to stand before you on this important day as you transition, and we are making a transition from recruit to probationary firefighter. I feel somewhat qualified to stand before you and speak on this moment. I survived recruit school myself many years ago. I served as a training officer myself 9 times at 3 different ranks. So I understand the physical and mental demands that you've endured, the challenges you've overcome, and the commitment it has required, not only from you, but from your families, people in your household, people in your network, right? It was a little bit of a team effort, wasn't it? To make sure that the boots were shined, the uniform was clean, the homework was done, right? The lunch was packed. It was a little bit of a team effort. So let's just take a minute and thank those of you in the audience that helped support your firefighter. Yes, families and friends, this achievement partially belongs to you as well, so thank you so much. Okay, guys, make no mistake, this was not handed to you. You earned this every step of the way. Each of you earned a seat on that rig, and you will continue to earn it over the balance of your career. Today is about congratulating you, but it's also about looking ahead. You are entering the fire service at a dynamic, challenging, and evolving time. Our community is growing. We are consistently building about 500 rooftops a year here in the city of Kalispell as we continue to move out towards our identified growth boundaries. We are implementing the provisions of a public safety levy, right? So that means new station, new apparatus, new firefighters. So you guys are on the leading edge of this growth, right? And you'll be, later in your career, you'll be looking back going, remember before the 3rd station and the additional apparatus and the additional people. So we're going to expect you to advance accordingly very quickly. Our department even now experiences transition as members conclude their career time out and move on to do other things. And even in our everyday life, more and more we're hearing about artificial intelligence and the advancement of machine learning. And we're going to have to adapt to that, good or bad, right? We're going to have to adapt to that in this career. Through all of this, one change, one constant remains. People like you willing to step forward, serve the community, and adapt to the challenges that you will face each and every day. Your instructor cadre, namely Captains Grady and Hanson, have worked very hard to provide you with a strong foundation and base for your skills. Now the real work begins. We're not going to be solving problems hypothetically. We're going to be solving people's real problems, right? So the medical instruments and machines and beneath your hands is not going to be a mannequin. It's going to be a real person that needs real medical help. And so we're going to move ahead with that methodology, right? See it, practice it, teach it. Crawl, walk, run. And so from now on, this community actually, and your fellow firefighters actually, depend on your executing the skills. I hope that you continue learning, drilling, training, and that you experience the real world success at emergency scenes that we have hopefully prepared you for. And I have confidence that you guys are going to be able to do that. I would ask you today to hold on to the pride, the energy, and the excitement that you feel today and channel it into setting new goals for yourself. The public will expect your best every time you respond, and I have every confidence that you will deliver on that goal. Remember, earning your seat on that rig doesn't end today. It's something that you must continue to prove through your actions, your work ethic, your commitment to the other firefighters that you work with, your officers, and the community. And when I was mentioning just a minute ago that every public encounter matters, right? You may see dozens, hundreds of people in a week, but they will remember seeing a Kalispell firefighter, and they will remember seeing the patch that you will ultimately wear on your shoulder, right? And so whether they're having their best day or they're upset about something, it's no longer you, the person, it's you, the Kalispell firefighter. So we have an opportunity to influence people on every single public interaction. So I don't want you to forget, every public interaction matters. It's an opportunity for you to represent this profession and define who you are. It's a chance for you to honor those who have come before you and worn this patch honorably, and set an example for those who will follow behind you. Serve with humility, empathy, and courage, and please commit yourself to the continual improvement cycle. Fight complacency, right? Like in any other career and job, some parts of this job can become routine. But we didn't pick you because you're bump on a log guys, right? We picked you because you're self-starters, you're high performance, and so please just commit to yourselves today to not become that guy, right? Just continue to grow, continue to set new goals, and I think you will experience the rewards in this career that I have. So to Joe and Grady, thank you guys for everything you've done again, and I may have to ask you to do all this again way before you might want me to ask you to do it. But for our families and members of the public and our recruits today, you may not know it, but these guys have worked very hard to create a professional, seamless, 16-week program that we talked about. What does that mean? That means if they expect your boots to be shined, guess what? Theirs have to be. If they expect you to be able to drop and do 50 push-ups, they have to be able, well, that may be asking a lot, but they have to be able to, look good in uniform and do some of them. No one's going to beat Brendan, that's the joke, right, on push-ups yet. But staying one step ahead of you in the curriculum and making sure that your instructional classes are tight and right, and bringing in speakers and teachers that know what they're doing, right? It's a work in progress, but it's a heavy lift. And so hopefully, whether you guys experience that or not, just know that they did a lot of heavy lifting to produce the experience that you have had, and we're pretty proud of that. So guys, thank you for your efforts on that. And also, to our newest firefighters, please don't forget that we are not a bubble unto ourselves, right? We are part of the city of Kalispell. We depend on our team members in HR, in finance, in the city manager's office. That paycheck every 2 weeks just doesn't fall out of the sky, right? There's machinery and systems behind that. So please also recognize that you are part of a larger community system that makes your work here possible. So guys, I want to say, go forward with renewed energy. Your life's going to change a little bit now. You're going to have that operations division schedule. You're going to start experiencing the benefits and the challenges of living in a fire station and working with other people. You're going to be doing day to day what firefighters do, and I think you're going to enjoy some of that. I think you're going to find it challenging, but your life is going to change. So you've probably been putting off certain things in your life, and now it'll be a time to get back to some of those things. But I would say our fire service is better because of you, because of the commitment that you've made going forward and the commitments that you will make in the future. And we are proud to welcome you into our ranks as probationary firefighters, right? But it's not ticker tape parade and rainbows from here on out, right? You're still going to be under the gun. You're still going to be scrutinized very closely, but it's just a more mature phase, right? You're going to be responding to real emergencies. You're going to be drilling with real firefighters on real company drills and exercises, right? And so It's not going to be easy street, and I know you guys are up to the task, but we are proud to welcome you to this new phase. And guys, congratulations. Let's have a hand for our fire. Okay, next up. Yeah, so who's going, guys? Joe. Hey, everybody, please welcome Captain Joe Hansen from our training division.
Well, I'll just start by saying I'm not as well spoken as Chief Hagan here, but I'll do my best. Okay. All right. One thing we like to do, we kind of started a tradition at the end of our academies, is just to let the friends and family and everybody who's watching online kind of know what these guys have gone through based on the topics that we covered. So if it's anything like my kids, when I ask them, what you guys learn in school today, they say nothing. Hopefully they didn't tell you that, but if they did, I got some stuff to tell you. All right. Okay. So during this last 15 weeks, we calculated roughly 540 hours of education, PT, and ongoing education with them. So that was all done through written exams and practical exams that we put them through. And some of the stuff you guys have seen on the slideshows up here, and I think we're going to play that again after, so you can look at some more of that, and you'll see what I was talking about here. So during the first month, we started beginning with medical training to include patient assessments, whether it's medical or trauma, airway management, IV initiation, CPR, pre-hospital trauma life support, advanced cardiac life support for a couple of you. Using our LifePak monitor to take EKGs and assess vital signs. We went through splinting, cot and stair chair operations, medication review, and our county EMS protocols and charting documentation. On the fire side, we start off with doing some National Incident Management System stuff, also known as NIMS, and we work on some history and culture of the Kalispell Fire Department. We've gone through all of our policies and our guidelines through SOPs, SOGs, as well as our medical protocols. We've worked on fitness and training standards, and these guys have tested me to get more fit, and Captain Grady too. So it wasn't just us pushing them, they pushed us as well. We talked about the use of our PPE and our SCBAs to keep us safe. Worked on radio communication, ropes and knots, apparatus familiarization, search and rescue, water supply and distribution. Who's your dad? Water guy? There you are. Hydrant connections, establishing a water supply to our fire engines and our ladder truck. Fire dynamics to include attack and ventilation. Fire extinguishers, hose line deployment, all the parts and pieces of that, and our multiple hose line evolutions. Worked on master stream application, ground and aerial ladders, building construction, forcible entry, chainsaw and rotary saw use, tactical ventilation, advanced firefighter rescue, vehicle fires and vehicle extrication, community risk reduction to include tours and looking at suppression systems throughout our community, standpipe operations, structural collapse, fire origin, cause and determination. We did some hazmat operations and decontamination processes, EVOC training, which is a driver training for emergency response for emergency vehicles, traffic incident management system, rope rescue, and wildland operations, all to work our way up to a live burn that we just completed on Tuesday up at the Columbia Falls Training Tower. During that time, we worked on talking about fire suppression, how we search rooms in low visibility and high heat conditions. We use our thermal imagers to talk about what we can see on those, how we find victims or find the fire, and talk about thermal layering to stay low and stay out of the heat. We also talked about fire dynamics and the importance of our PPE in those live burn environments, because those are carcinogens and that's real toxic gases that we can breathe in. So making sure all of our PPE is secure on us so we don't breathe any of that in and hurt ourselves. On top of all that, we try and instill mindset, attitude, personal accountability, and discipline, along with chain of command, and build camaraderie and consistency within ourselves. We also build respect, commitment, and hold ourselves to a high standard. So that's just a list of things we have that we've done. Now I've just got another little document here I'll read off to you guys, help you guys move forward. Again, we're thanking everybody for being here. I've mentioned it for those that are in the room and those that are online watching today, to recognize the 4 recruits who stand before us having earned the title of probationary firefighter. 3.5 months ago, You walked in this room and this academy's individuals, and today you walk out as a team. You're bound by a shared hardship, long days, and the kind of work that tests not just your skills, but your character. For the past 3.5 months, these individuals have been pushed to their limits mentally, physically, and emotionally. The Fire Academy is no easy feat. It's a journey built on discipline, endurance, teamwork, and heart. And they spent countless hours learning the fire behavior, the rescue techniques, and emergency medical response that we discussed earlier, all preparing for one thing, that's protecting our community. Firefighting is not just a job, it's a calling. It's a commitment to put others first and to step into dangerous and uncertain situations with courage, clarity, and compassion. And today, we officially welcome these 4 new members into that tradition. Your commitment has been evident in every early morning, every drill, and every moment you chose to push forward instead of quitting. That dedication is not just to yourselves, but it's to the department and the Kalispell community that you now serve. People will call you on their worst days, and they will trust you to be calm or bring calm, skill, and compassion to chaos. You've shown determination, grit, and professionalism throughout your training, but more than that, you've shown heart, and that's what truly makes a firefighter. As you begin your careers, remember that the skills you've learned are just the foundation, like Chief Hagan had mentioned. You'll continue to grow and to learn from your team and to face situations you can't always prepare for. But remember, you won't face them alone. To the adjunct instructors who helped us train them, thank you for your leadership and dedication to assist Captain Grady and I to get through this with them. And again, to the families and loved ones here today, your unwavering support behind the scenes. This career impacts more than just those wearing the uniform, and your role is just as vital. Kalispell is not gaining just 4 firefighters, but 4 guardians, 4 public servants, and 4 teammates, ready to carry on the proud tradition of this department. Congratulations and welcome to the Kalispell Fire Department. Stay safe, serve with pride, and never forget why you started. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Okay. So we're gonna hand out some goodies. I think we're gonna hand out a belt buckle. We're gonna hand out a badge, firefighters with a badge, and probably a certificate. So, for friends and family members, if we wanna do photos, this is a totally okay time to do that. So get up out of your seat, come up, we'll do one at a time, and we can also recreate after the don't. Let's not miss any photos we wanna get, okay? All right, so we're gonna go by order. Oh, good. Okay, and we're gonna go in this order. Okay. Jared, who would you like to have pin you? Jared, it's all right. That's why I'm looking at you. Jared. Oh, what does that say? All right. I don't know why I'm looking at you. Yeah. Yeah, so the first thing we're gonna do is, Jared, and that's your wife, right? Yes, sir. Mary Beth. Mary Beth is gonna pin Jared, and so we'll get a picture of that, and then you're gonna step this way, and Chief Whiter's gonna then Captain Hanson's gonna give you your.
A handshake.
Yeah, the handshake. Ken's gonna do the belt buckle, and Captain Grady's gonna do the certificate, okay? And then we're gonna get a photo at the end, all right?
Help. We'll get a picture here.
And so Jared is gonna go to platoon A, so he'll be joining, we have 3 groups of firefighters that relieve each other in perpetuity, and so he'll be going to platoon A. So why don't you stand right here in the middle? And does somebody have a good camera?
She's got.
Oh, Jess is gonna be our photographer. Come on in here. Yeah. It's all good in here, then we'll do one with Mary Beth.
No.
Yeah, step forward just a little bit so we're not too close to, there we go. All right, yep, let's get one with Mary Beth in there. Okay, then I would ask the Brendan family, is there any other, yeah, if you can get anyone, you wanna get one with the family?
You wanna do it at the end?
She already said it. Let's get mom in here, right? Yeah.
This will be the first time for him to do this.
Come on, guys, let's give you the Christmas cards. Exciting.
Do you guys have fun? You want
I
pictures
think Chloe
taken?
behind you has it.
You guys can move around and take pictures.
1, 2.
Okay, now, just because I've done this a million times, hand hanging.
Oh.
Both hands on the, or you have one hand on it, Mary Beth, and that hand, there you go, okay? All right. Yep, there you go.
It's like prom. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, did everybody get the photos they wanted? All right, Jared, Brendan, everybody. Okay, next up we have Ryan. Come on up. Ryan, do you have somebody you'd like to? My wife, Chloe. Your wife, Chloe, is going to be part of it. Okay, Chloe. Start on that end. I'll make a comment about that. Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, let's get a photo.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Chloe in there. Chloe with all of us, maybe we'll start with a cute pattern.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and do we want to do Team Ryan?
Can you family really quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Team Ryan, get on up here.
What do you want? Is that what it is?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Good, see, you got it. Nicely done.
No, oh, yeah. C-shape?
Okay, next up, Cole Saunders.
Jenna? My fiance Jenna?
Jenna, good Jenna's gonna be a nurse. She's graduating herself this August, right? Golf clap for that. From Idaho. We won't hold that against you.
Thank you. Thanks, Chief. Thanks, job, Cole. Thank you.
Cool, congrats.
Thanks, Chief.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Good background music.
1, 2, 3.
We got other
Family
members?
members?
No, just us.
two.
Yeah.
Just you two? Okay, well, let's get one more. We'll go like that. Cole Saunders.
Saturday.
And Zakar, come on up. That's right, Tim again. Tim's in pain. Good, good, good. Just so you guys know, I went out to their recruit class a few times and tried to sit with them and get to know about things about them. Of course, they told me nothing. So I know nothing about them yet. I told them all sorts about me, but I know nothing about them. But that's okay. I guess it's not that easy to talk to the chief sometimes. That got a laugh. Good. I'll find your weak spots. I'll find the scabs.
Congrats, Zakar. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Congrats. Job, Zakar.
What's that?
One, two, three.
And Zakar's going to B shift, right? That's you guys.
One, two, three.
Okay.
Hang on, we're at family member and then we'll. Oh, we'll let them go down.
The pictures show up better if you step away from the wood a little bit. Come out under the light a little bit more. There you go. There you go. I just know from experience.
Good.
Thanks, Zakar. Hey, Aaron, come on up. Come on up. Hey, you guys, so that's kind of the end of our program. We don't have to be in a big rush to move off. I wanted to introduce you to a classmate of these gentlemen, Aaron Bass. And to no fault of Aaron's, he was hired midway through this class. So where were you when I called you? Colorado or somewhere? Bozeman. Anyway, he goodies, but somebody baked, and somebody took the time to get snacks and drinks. So thank you guys, Captain. Captain, for that. And yeah, if you have other things you have to do with your day, thank you. You're released. If you'd like to stay and chat and get some other photos, please do. Thanks, everybody.